All right, we're back here in the locker room, right here on 97.3 ESPN and the 97.3 ESPN mobile app. Scotty McKay's in his house. I'm here in Ocean City. The sun's shining, the water's nice, the waves are big. Josh Henning back in the studio, and Scotty McKay. Each and every week at this time, we do the Beach Patrol report. And this week, we're going to head to Brigantine. Now, starting next week, since the majority of the races have been canceled or postponed due to the COVID for the month of July, we're going to start our Legends of Lifeguard Racing next week, and we're excited about that. So now let's go back to the Barb's Harley-Davidson Sports Hotline and welcome into the locker room the captain of the Brigantine Beach Patrol, Kip Emig. What's up, Kip?
Hey, guys. How's it going?
How's the beach today?
Sunny, beautiful. Waves are big. Beaches are still a little bit flooded from the storm yesterday, but it's pretty crowded today. It's looking pretty nice. Nice day out there.
Kip, it's good to talk to you. When we hear your voice, we know it's summertime, and of course, we're all a little disappointed that the South Jersey Chiefs Association decided to postpone most of the races. How's it affected you guys? I mean, I know everybody wants to get at it, but do you think it was the right decision that was made?
Yeah, I think the climate we're in is the right decision. We can't be bringing 1,000 people to the beach, from all the different towns, and just to have some races. And I mean, it's important for the guys to train and to be in shape for these races, but I think more importantly, it's the lifeguarding that needs to be the priority.
Yeah, we've talked to several beaches. We've been up and down the coast from Cape May now to Brigantine, and we've talked with Matt Kelm from Longport and Eric Wolf from Avalon and Chris Graves from Margate. Everybody pretty much just says the same thing, that the most important thing that you guys do is save lives.
Yes, exactly. And I think, here in Brigantine, it's been a little rough. I mean, the being together has been a part, we're apart. We're not together like we normally are. The races really bring us together. And that's when everyone has a chance to see each other and to go out at night with each other and watch the races and then, have a good time at the races, cheer for everyone on our patrol. That's the part that's missing. So, it's been a little rough there. I think some of the younger guards, they don't understand, especially the rookies, not understanding like the family atmosphere that we have here. So, I'm really looking forward to hopefully we get those South Jerseys in. That's something that we're really trying to, just wish that we have it. We're hoping for that.
So hey, Kip, that's still up in the air whether you might be able to get either the Margates or the South Jerseys in. But at the Chiefs meeting, was there any talk of just trying to do the races without having fans?
Yeah, there was some talk. We kind of tabled everything. We're going to have a meeting at the end of July, and maybe we're just trying to find a way to make it as safe as possible. We don't want to, if South Jersey, alone brings a couple thousand people to the beach, so we're a little concerned about that. We talked about maybe a midweek race, a morning race, anything just to keep the crowds down and keep the people apart. But
we've Scotty McKay and I, the locker room here on 97.3 ESPN, has been broadcasting the races live. We did the Margates last year, but the last 4 years we've broadcasted the South Jerseys, and we're up, high on the platform of that big Army truck last year. And Kip, Scooter can attest to this. The crowds were huge. I mean, we had about 4,000 people on the beach last year.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's a concern, but it's good to see that the races are getting that type of people are interested.
Yeah, it's great. I mean, again, like I said, the camaraderie of the patrols, that's where you really see it. That really brings your team together from top to bottom. It makes the younger guards really want to be part of the team. And I think that's the only thing we're missing this year. I mean, we're really missing that part. The training on the beach is still happening. We're not really doing any doubles racing. We're trying to keep the guards apart as much as possible. We're using 2 lifeguard stands where we can. We got hit with a pretty bad storm right before 4th of July weekend. We lost 10 stands and 5 boats. So we took a little beating with some storm damage. So just today, like this morning, I was putting out new stands and just trying to get everybody back in looking good again. So, yeah, it's been a little rough this year, for sure.
It is truly a family atmosphere. I mean, I started in '77 in Ocean City, and I'm still, I was going to LaSalle at the time. I was diving for LaSalle, and there was the swimmers that were going to go down and take the test. They said, "Why don't you come down?" And I'm like, "I haven't swam competitively in years." I go, "You're in the pool every day." I said, "Yeah, I dive in, I swim 10 feet." I said, if the test is 10 feet, I'm going to be in great shape, But I ended up making it, and I'm still friends with a lot of those guys from back in the '70s. I've still talked to them. I'm still close friends with. It's amazing the bond you get from working on the beach together all those years.
I mean, absolutely. I mean, I remember growing up as a kid outside of Philadelphia and coming down here, and all of my friends that I've kept were Brigantine lifeguards. I mean, they've been my friends for 35 years now, and it's different. It's you go to work with these guys, you depend on each other to save each other's life, save other people's lives, and you really build a bond. And it's strong in all the beach patrols. Everybody I've ever talked to, they remember all their beach patrol time.
Yeah, that's the sentiment that we hear when we get the chance to interview. We're talking with Kip Emig, captain of the Brigantine Beach Patrol. And Kip, the camaraderie is good, but you guys, what are you doing now to combat the COVID-19? I mean, we've spoken with, like I said, a lot of the beach patrols, and they told us what things they're putting in place. What's Brigantine doing to keep social distancing?
So our guard-wise, we've been doing two stands at a station, so the guards could have their own separate stand. Like I said, we had that storm, so we kind of lost that opportunity with all the broken stuff that we had. However, all the guards have masks. We have protocols about dealing with the public. If the guard's going to be talking to a first aid, a lost child, they have to wear their mask. If you're going to be prolonged with a patient, we give the patient a mask so that we're protecting both, us and them. Other than that, I mean, keeping people away from our equipment, it's a shame. Sometimes people want to get in the boat, and you try to accommodate the public as much as you can with pictures and things. But this year we just can't do it. You got to keep everyone away. We coned out some of our areas so people don't come inside of our little cone zone. But other than that, I'll tell you, the people have been great in Brigantine. They're keeping with their families. They're keeping apart. We've been really happy. I've had less than a handful of complaints on the beaches this year so far. So it's been great. People in Brigantine have been great.
Well, I'll tell you what, Scooter. This year with the seasons of Major League Baseball starting late and the resumption of basketball and hockey due to contract obligations, I don't know if the jerseys are held. We won't be able to broadcast live, I don't believe, but unless they change it to the middle of the week. But usually when the sports actually start, the Sixers and the Flyers will all be underway, so I don't know if we're going to be able to get it, but we'll be down on the beach getting interviews, and if the races happen, we'll be there.
That's great. I appreciate what you guys do, and hopefully we'll be seeing you soon.
All right, Kip Emig, I want to thank you so much for taking time out of your day to talk to us. We really appreciate it, and we'll see you soon.
All right, thank you, guys. Tell everyone to stay swim their lifeguards, please.
Sounds good.
Swim their guard. And Scooter, I mean, yesterday with that storm, it was an angry ocean yesterday, Scooter. You've been around that.
Oh, that's for sure. I've been around that a lot. And, it's funny, Kip was bringing up the fact that people want to come down. They want to put the little kids in the boat on the seat, and they want to take a picture. I got to say something. When I was younger and not too brilliant, they would always, hey, could you take a picture? They all pile the boat or get behind the boat, and I would cut all their heads off in the picture. And they, and back then it wasn't on a cell phone. It was you had to go and get film developed.
Are you serious? You used to do that?
Not all the time, but some of the time.
What is wrong with you?
Because I always thought it'd be kind of funny to get the film developed and go, oh my God, there's our family Christmas card and there's no heads on it.
Nice. That's nice, Scooter.
That's called a prank, It's like a little bit of a prank.
Did you send people to go get fall pin oil too?
Oh, of course we did, Absolutely.
How about the plug? You sent people to go get the plug?
You got it, man. Listen, we used to have boat wars. We used to swim out in the ocean with a guy and go over the back of or front of the bow and pull the plug out while he was out there. And then the boat sinks, It doesn't sink, it fills up with water and it just floats to the gunnels, but pretty funny stuff.
I want to thank Kip Emig for taking time. The second hour of the Locker Room was brought to you by the Great Bay Country Club, where it's not just golf, it's fun. Make Great Bay Country Club your club. Great Bay is an award-winning private golf club where you are greeted by name. It's home of the 3-hour, 58-minute round. player on their 18-hole championship golf course, enjoying fine dining and experience lively atmosphere in the pub. There's a full calendar of golf and social events throughout the season to appeal to everyone. For more information, go to greatbay.com or call them at 609-927-5071. Great Bay Country Club in Summers Point. See why it's always a great day at Great Bay. And I ran into Rich Gannon the other day, Scooter, and I told him, "Hey, Rich, we got to get you we got to get you to Great Bay. We hit the golf ball around."
Yeah. What are we waiting for?
Yeah, we'll get there. All right. Let me tell you about Maserati, the main line located minutes from downtown Philadelphia. They offer a customer-focused car buying experience designed to exceed all expectations, and invite you to stop in and learn about their entire line of premium and luxury vehicles, including the sporty Ghibli midsize sedan and the class-defining all-new Levante, the only SUV worthy of being called a Maserati. Maserati, the main line, is a national leader in Maserati certified pre-owned sales. The experience does not end at the point of a sale, as Maserati, the main line, offers free pickup and delivery for scheduled service appointments and provides new Maserati loaner cars. So add a little bit of flair to your next new vehicle. Call my good friend Michael Pileggi at Maserati, the main line, today at 484-804-4800. That's 484-804-4800, or visit them online anytime at motml.com. Of course, Scooter, I sat in a couple of those cars. Man, what a vehicle.
I can't believe you could fit in those cars.
What a vehicle. Hey, just about
really
everybody
nice.
in our area has heard about the Jersey Man and Philly Man magazine run by ex-Philadelphia tight end Ken Dunnick. But were you aware of their private business network they call a Legacy Club? Every month they hold private events at upscale locations in Philadelphia and South Jersey to attract over 200 top business people. If you have an interest in attending one of these events and see it's a fit for your business, send an email to ken@jerseymanmagazine.com or call them at 856-912-4007 for more information. All right, when we return, we will wrap it up. You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schweim on 97.3 ESPN and the 97.3 ESPN mobile app.